So it's a Friday evening. I've finished work, travelled, 3 hours from home to the Lake District. Why? One, because I'm missing it. It's been quite a few weeks since I had a good hike. Secondly, the sun is out, and this summer in the UK that is quite a rarity. Lots and lots of rain lately. There's no comparison to last year whatsoever. So I'm at Whinlatter, which is I'm heading towards Whinlatter, which is a small fell in the northwestern region of the Lake District. Behind me there is Grisdale Pike. I visited there a couple of weeks ago. Conditions slightly different to what they are now. So yeah, it's about 2.5 hours before the sun sets. The light is very nice indeed. There isn't a lot of clouds in the sky, so what I'm looking for is some nice shapes in the landscape. Foreground wise might be a struggle because the place is just a mass of grassland, so that may have to be my only option, to use grass in the foreground, if I use a foreground at all. I'm just going to see what I can find. Maybe a case of getting the telephoto out. But either way, I've got plenty of time to find a composition. Plenty of time. So I've reached the top of Whinlatter, so that's another Wainwright ticked off the list. And I've just sat at a windbreak because the wind is picking up. In terms of composition, there's one I've eyed up using Grisdale Pike as the background, not too sure. It's still another 2 hours away from sunset because tomorrow is summer solstice, which is the longest day, so still plenty of time. And no doubt compositions will start to emerge as the light becomes better, as the sun slowly sets in the horizon, creates a nice angle and some nice shapes and shadows. So hoping it will reveal itself. In the meantime, I just want you to cast your mind back at a couple of vlogs ago when I was back at Malham Cove when I returned for the sunrise shoot, and if you remember, I was focusing on the cluster of trees because before that, when the conditions were raining, I took an image using the cluster of trees, and I thought I'm going to return, so that's exactly what I did in that vlog. Took a couple of shots, which at the time I thought, yeah, I like them, but around a week later, when I started to edit them, I wasn't too sure. They were too cluttered, too busy for me, and I must have got caught up in the moment because it was a wonderful morning. It was really early, sunrise about 4:30, so I was half asleep. Beautiful light that morning, and it was probably the adrenaline was pumping, and I thought I had a good image in mind. But as I say, when I review the images later, too busy. A lot of distractions, especially in the background. The first image, which I'll show you now, a lovely band of light in the background. But the focus, which is the cluster of trees, got lost because if you look at the background there's too much going on, too much distraction in the eye. Second image as well is a lot cleaner and tidier, but you notice on the bottom left hand side of the frame there's a hut just appearing, and again that annoys me, just distracts attention away from the main focus, in this case the cluster of trees. So a bit disappointed. The light was beautiful, it really was, but as I say, I must have got caught up in the moment, which leads me on to a point, and really important as well: stay disciplined. Create a little tick sheet when you're out taking your landscape photographs, and that's simply by one, zoom in. Just zoom in on your LCD screen, check around you, stay focused, don't allow the moment to be too overwhelming. If I did that, then I would have noticed. Another image which I didn't show you, but I did use my thumbnail, and I'll show you this now. Now that was my favourite image at the time because it's the cleanest image, less distractions, but when I focused in, I zoomed in on Lightroom, it was out of focus. Now I thought at the time that it might have been camera shake because it was a fairly slow shutter speed using a fairly high focal length. I used my telephoto, but it wasn't the case because the other images were similar, if not the same, shutter speed, and then they were sharp. The benefits of a good sturdy tripod, by the way. So I must have just knocked the focusing ring because what I do is manually focus. So yeah, stay disciplined, zoom in on your LCD screen and just check the image. It was following a comment I got from a subscriber and fellow photographer and vlogger, John Gibbs. I'll show you a link to his channel, and he mentioned at the time that's the downfall of small LCD screens, and he's right, exactly right. But I'm not going to carry around a big TV screen and monitor around, of course we're not, but we can soon zoom in. So that's exactly what you should do, and that's exactly what I should have done. Right, we'll wander around again, see what we can find, but I'm just going to enjoy this beautiful, beautiful land I'm in at the moment. The light is slowly dipping, and I'm going to catch the last of it as it illuminates the foreground grass here. It's just dipping just below the hills here. I'm going to use Grisdale Pike as a background and some wonderful shadows being cast by the angled sun. I'm focusing on Grisdale Pike, throwing the foreground out of focus. I've also changed the aspect ratio to 4:3. I just think it works better. It's a nice clean image is this. Hopefully I'll get some more before the sun sets. So we've entered the golden hour, less than an hour to go until the sun sets behind the horizon. Nothing's come to me as yet, but I'm just looking around, taking all these wonderful shapes in. The shadows are casting itself over the land, but nothing's popping out for the time being. It's going. The sun is dipping below the horizon. It's just hit a veil of cloud, taking the edge off that light. So the contrasting shadows have gone. They've gone. I couldn't really find anything that caught me eye anyway, but I was just hoping for that nice bit of orange glow. It is what it is. I've said it before. Am I disappointed? Well, yeah, of course I am. Of course I'm disappointed. I wanted another image, but not to be. Not to be. Until next time, take good care of yourself, keep smiling. Bye bye for now.